Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Symphonia. Last time, I accidentally started streaming instead of recording. But either way, last time on Symphonia Ball Z, Colette was stolen by Dr. Wily, and also Kratos stopped by to call Lloyd a noob. We are currently going back to a ninja village to get our dimension-crossing superbikes, the Reards, and we're sort of at a loss of what to do. It all happened so fast, so let's go ahead and go back.
I'm MysteriousJG, I'm here, so you've now missed us. Lethal was catching me up on the story. I remembered a sex bot, that was apparently my own headcanon. But if you weren't tracking, the alternate world's dwarf, because each world is only allowed to have one, apparently, he removed the Aquablastia core from the little girl, which is why Colette's secret is now being exposed. I just can't stop wondering what that means.
What means? Have you figured out something about the Crucius schemes?
Just recently they've been saying that the Chosen is useless. They keep saying that. Yeah, Colette is supposed to possess the necessary properties to become Martel's vessel, so what are they talking about?
Now you mention it, you're right. I mean, I'd understand if they said Zealous was useless. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. What's that second comment supposed to fucking mean?
Stop joking around, you two. This may mean that Colette is still hiding something.
Yeah, she might not feel pain or something again.
I like that your boy Lloyd, she is talking about the fate of the love of his life, his soulmate Colette, and your boy there is just like, I'm gonna make a dumbass joke about Zealous now, and then grin like an idiot.
I mean, you gotta have some fun in life, even when your girl gets stolen.
It's like, well, I can't do anything about what's happening to my soulmate. But he's not a kid. Someone's not a kid.
Genus, your shirt is hanging out. I will fix it.
Thanks.
You're still a child, it seems. And I'm still a
We're
robot.
still a fucking robot. I mean, I'm not a child. Hey, don't treat me like a child, Tommy. I'll grow up.
Oh, right. You're an adult. Okay, Genus. We can call you that if it makes you feel better.
What do you mean, we? Are you the fucking queen?
Yes.
Hey, you're treating me like a kid again. Don't treat me like a child, Tommy. It's not like you're any older than I am.
Actually, I kind of am. Were you around last episode? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, there was something going on with a sex robot in the cave. I remember that.
Of course. But yeah, last time we also got a proper X-Sphere on her with the help of Altessa, I think his name was, that dwarf we were speaking about earlier, I think. But anyway, she's become a non-robot, even though she speaks like a robot still. And she's apparently like 1 billion years old. I don't fucking know.
We call her a no-bot. Oh, look, Lloyd, a good timing.
What is it?
We've located the Reards. It's just like Kratos, aka Bass, said. Or Bass, he's Bass because he escaped with Treble to help Dr. Wowie.
I'm glad that you figured that out for us. Why does he do things like that to help us out? I mean, aren't we his enemy? But now we can save Colette.
Sheena, before you recover the Reards, I must give you a test.
Why do you have to give us a test? Or her a test?
Turn your head and cough. A test, Vice Chief? Yes, even if you recover the Reards, if Wolf's mana runs out, they will crash again. Thus, before recovering the Reards, I know I sound a lot like that one map of your party, but it's subtly different, bear that in mind. Before recovering the Reards, you're going to form a pact with Volt.
I'm just picturing Rain behind him, like making a sock puppet maneuver with her hand.
No, this is a male voice that's kooky.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard, but that's what she said. But it is a test you must overcome. I can't.
I can't do it.
No good. Volts are untrustworthy. I can't make a pact with them. They should have their own schools. She'd have failed to form a pact with Volt once before. That's the reason why the chief is in a coma.
Damn. Bye, I guess. We're not gonna fucking, say anything else
If you
about
want to know
that.
more, I guess you didn't have to leave. I was going to tell you. Sheena failed to form a pact with Volt in the past. That's why the chief's in a coma.
Okay, well, I mean, we are outsiders, but you were elaborating like crazy before.
Yeah, we call him the chief because, if any of the ninjas here go outside of the rules, he demands their badge. He tells them that they're out of line and takes their badge. He's the chief, you see.
And then, Roberta Williams comes out and says, "Thanks for playing Police Quest 2, Ninja Police Quest."
He demands that you do a 4-point check of your vehicle before you turn the key.
It's a pretty famous incident. A quarter of Mizuho's population fucking up and died.
Fucking Christ, Tails! Look at your art style. You're a goddamn kid's game. What the fuck are you doing killing a quarter of the population and laying it at the feet of like a playable little girl character?
She is fully grown. Have you not seen her brassiere?
Well, I suppose that's true. Yeah.
She puts on a strong face and a strong bra, but she's really alone in this village. Go cheer her up, man. She seems to have a thing for you. Wink. She does.
So if we don't get Colette back, we've got a backup plan.
Well, I mean, gotta have that Haramu ending. What about you, Persia? Sheena looked like she was about to cry. I don't know.
Harem endings, bear in mind I'm much older than I look. Wink.
Heart. But I believe the deeper the wound, the more important it is to overcome it.
That's especially true if you're gut shot. When Sheena failed in forming the pact with Volt, many villagers died. Chief Yuguri protected Sheena and has not opened his eyes since.
He just will not open his eyes because of the shame. He's not actually in a coma.
Those of us who were here at the time and those who know the details have mostly accepted it. But there are certainly still those in the village who bear ill will towards Sheena.
Of course.
Well, a quarter of the population died. I can see how that might bother some folks.
Sheena's...
I was overcome by the fact that so many people of Mizuho died. Because of her, and she has closed herself inside a shell, aka a very strong brazier. Because of this, even in this village, she is alone.
Unfortunate.
Especially in this village.
Forming a pact with Volt will be the toughest test for Sheena.
You're just gonna let us do this again, by the way. Sheena took on any task she was asked of, for the sake of the village. Even when she was sent to participate in the Summon Spirit Pack experiments at the Imperial Academy, she showed not one sign of objection, even though she had no idea what she was getting into.
Yeah, she's always produced for this family, not like those bastards from Kensei.
She loves this village, but would not hesitate to sacrifice herself for the village or the chief. But that incident, where the people of the village died because of her, and no one suffered more than Sheena herself.
Oh, I know about a quarter of the town might disagree with that.
If they could.
Throwing that out there. Sheena is still too young and too frail to accept the cruel fate forced upon her. Lend her your strength. And the same again, but more.
With more emotion. What about you, Genus?
Give me like a child. So that's why Sheena didn't want to form the pact. Lloyd, let's cheer her up somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, I can maybe get her a birthday cake to make up for the fact that she killed a quarter of the town.
You think I'm not sad? My girlfriend got stolen.
Oh, we know you're not sad. You're turning it into an excuse to make jokes about the Australian guy. Listen to how different my voice sounds from the king. You understand the pain of involving others in an incident you caused. Go to her.
Alright. She's playing with the Pokemon, as one does.
Only Nobunaka guy can cheer her up. Don't worry. If it comes down to it, I'll save you. Just like you saved me a long time ago.
Then we have some flashbacks of Corinne's, bouts with alcoholism and whatnot.
When I once destroyed half of my village and you saved me.
I can't. I can't do it. You heard, didn't you?
I can't do it.
It's no good. Can't do it. So many people died because I failed to make a pact with Volt.
Isn't Volt kind of to blame for this?
I mean, we heard. What about it?
So I may wind up killing you too.
We won't die. We have plot armor.
Why?
I just told you, damn it. Because you're going to succeed.
How do you know that? I already failed once.
You'll succeed. We've been helping you, with your summoned spirits countless other times. At least,
We've been helped by, not we've been helping you. It's a key difference in this particular moment.
Listen here, you. Anyway, we've gotten 3 of them. It doesn't matter.
We'll carry your ass through this the same way we carried your ass through those other spirit contracts.
We did have to fight them. It was, our participation was necessary. ... You're not the old Sheena. You're the young Sheena. You've already made pacts with the other summoned spirits. It'll be fine. I mean, you'll do great. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Sheena. I'll help too.
And if Volt goes berserk again?
Now I'll come down myself. And that'll be the end of that, okay? And I guess then we won't use the reards. We'll have to find some other way to use them.
All right, I'll try it. I'm looking forward to killing Volt.
As for the whereabouts of the reards, I'll send Orochi to the temple later. Ask him about them. The Temple of Lightning is north of here. Take care. She's a bit of a contrarian protagonist from the Final Fantasy games. She may not want to help us Tales characters.
Sheena's real name. Orochi and Kuchinawa are brothers, right? Those are pretty interesting names.
They're both old Mizuho words for snake, but those aren't their real names.
Are they aliases?
Not exactly. In Mizuho, we have a tradition of giving people an additional name while hiding our real names. What's he grinning at?
Really? I mean, what are their real names then?
Only they, their parents, and the chief know with whomever they marry.
Is your name a second name as well?
Yeah, that's right.
Pressia, I know Sheena's real name.
What? How could you know?
Sheena's real name is Violent Demonic Banshee.
Zelos?
See, I told you she's a violent banshee.
Oh, I know her name because she's got it tattooed in a very private place, which I've seen.
In a diary, which is a weird place for a tattoo, to be honest.
You made it more family friendly.
I sure did. Alright, so we don't really know where this Volt critter person thing is.
Yeah, it seems like that would be an important part of this quest, right? Oh, in their search for Volt, Summon Spirit of Lightning group set off for the Temple of Lightning. Okay.
Alright, north of the Lone Island located on the Lone Island north of Ozette. Okay.
Also crimes. Now, did we go? There was some little kid who wanted wine.
That wasn't a kid. That was like a fucking gnome or something in that cave.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's like a little Pinocchio guy.
Yeah, we're not doing that yet. We have to go back to the other world before we can make him happy, as far as I can tell.
It's not he gave us like 2 choices of alcohol, but maybe it was the dwarf who wanted the ninja alcohol.
The Soul Island north of Ozette. Well, I can only guess that it's that one, at the very top of the map.
Yeah, that looks to be it.
Alright, well, let's go find the boat.
I mean, there was definitely an island with some fancy schmancy looking stuff on it where we could land, but we couldn't do anything particularly.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it might be that thing. Now,
There's one that it looked like you could land on it, but it didn't have a port, and there's another one where you could land, and you go to this temple, and all they say is, I hope you weren't expecting us to give you anything for coming here, sucker.
Now Lethal needs to figure out his way out of this place. Hopefully it's just over here. I know this does lead out. I just don't know if there's a dock. Yeah, it's on the other side. Fantastic. I cannot summon the dog.
You can't summon me yet, babe.
Yeah, we haven't touched the rock that makes you happy.
Finally, the rock has come back to whatever this planet's called.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, yeah. This entire planet has banned all critical race theory.
Well, that looks like a thing. No, damn it, slid off it.
I think this is it.
I'm just trying to... Sure.
Back to Both, this may not be easy.
What do you mean?
According to what I've read, the words Volt speaks are extremely unusual and indecipherable to humans. Oh, he speaks Welsh. If that's true, that would mean the ritual of the pact can't succeed. Yes, I hope I'm able to translate his words.
I will just sit here awkwardly.
We just picked 3 random characters who hadn't spoken recently for this particular bit of exposition.
Well, we got in real easy. We didn't even have to do one of those hand things. Which is good because Colette's not with us. I don't see an Oracle Stone anywhere.
This is the flourishing world. It probably isn't functioning as a seal right now. Did that make sense to you? Oh,
Somewhat.
What's wrong, Sheena? You're nervous, aren't you? Well, yeah, of course. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, I'll protect you, okay? I appreciate that. But I don't think you have that kind of power. Or me either, of course. You mustn't talk like that. I'm going to do my best, so you should too, okay? Don't you dare doubt.
Believe in the Pokemon that believes in you.
You must believe in the heart of the cards, Sheena. Which makes sense, because you do use cards.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. There's
Card Captor Sheena.
Sheena. A beautiful mutual trust.
I wonder if Sheena's okay.
Well, we have to believe in her. If we don't, who will?
I don't know,
That
the heart of the
Pokemon?
cards, maybe.
What a beautiful mutual trust. Stop making a joke of it. I'm not. Just think for a moment. If I were the one who was about to make a pact now, even Lloyd wouldn't be able to freely put all his trust in me, right?
No kidding.
That Brett can just shut up, thank you. Anyway, I was just thinking how a beautiful mutual trust is born at the time you spent together. Sheena's our partner. Of course we trust her. And so are you, after all. I trust you too. Don't sell yourself short.
I mean, I trust you, ish.
Ow.
No.
What the fuck was that?
Looks like an electric shock.
Yeah, I got that part, Sheena.
Yeah, it feels like one too, actually. It appears when you step on the switch, lightning strikes the rod. Ooh, it's a good thing I don't have one of those.
Of course. Hey, Sheena, you've been here before, right? What did you do that time?
I don't really know anything about the traps in the temple. I didn't have a rod to get struck. The others from Mizuho cleared them for me.
And a quarter of them died as a result. Then I guess we'll just have to figure it out ourselves. You're useless as always.
Lightning strikes higher ground.
Higher ground? How does that help?
Just throwing it out there.
Thanks.
Anyway, yeah, I think we need an all-girl party so no one can get struck in the rod. It's that simple.
Thought you said Reddit wave.
Reddit wave.
It's terrible. Apparently these lightning birds are weak to eruptions underneath them. That's good. Also, we have a snake woman, I just realized. Is it called a Naga? A Lamia. Well, that's another appropriate name, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm sure if Ald's still watching, he can tell us if that's the god-given name of snake women.
Lamia is definitely a thing from, like,
It is.
Greek or Roman mythology. Yeah, it's popped up in jerps that I've played in the past. Jerpkas. But yeah, no, I'm hoping to get more mileage out of this whole lightning striking rods, and therefore the girls are safe fun because I'm enjoying it if no one else is.
That's good. I like how they just give us a free save point here. Alright, so we can't go up here.
Normally it's like, I guess someone in the comments was saying that there's usually like a specific encounter that's connected to getting a free save spears, and this time they're like, nah, just have one.
Oh, I thought since those had their things extended, wink, that they'd actually do something.
I'm thinking maybe we have to get more than one extended. You need to get them all turgid.
Ah, so this one's the one it probably wants. For some reason, I thought that thing was up. I see. That makes... I mean, I get the mechanic. That still doesn't make any sense with her fucking, like, clue. But okay. If there was lightning striking the top of those, I'd agree. Oh my goodness, this attack animation. She just slaps him with the card.
It's fun.
Good job, my boy.
Ow.
I was gonna say, things are hurting pretty bad right now. Thankfully, we have nurses running around the field.
I was just about to finally get this thing off, too. Erupting, burning finger.
Guess we could go ahead and get a... Yep, there goes Corinne. Good work, Corinne.
I was just warming up.
I was expecting some Corinne lines there. We'll go ahead and...
Corinne doesn't seem to have the sweet animations that others do. I might give Corinne one more time, but try before asking you to swap out for a newer, fancier.
For a newer, fancier robot. Okay, so I see what you're doing here. We're getting rid of these blocks, and then eventually we'll be able to go up here and have fun. Got it. What the? It's pitch black. Oh my god, it's not pitch black. I have to use the lightning to confirm the path, or it'll fall off.
You're about to fall. Tab B to hang on. A mechanic that has never works this way anywhere else.
I can actually still kind of see, to be honest.
I'm trying to figure out if that's intentional or not. Very handy there are no enemies here, because that would make this significantly more annoying.
And then there were enemies. I'm sure this is not the only time we'll see this in this particular dungeon.
I don't know. This is the kind of game that just throws that out there once and then it's like, that's enough.
Alright, so apparently I need to get that ring thing, or something. Because I can't do anything with that. We'll have to get the ring before we can.
Gotta put a ring on it, Lethal.
Stop making sweat noodles and fucking move. Thank you, Lightning.
Making sweat noodles. And now there's that part of me that's just like, we should see what happens when you fall down at least once, but...
We'll get to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have a feeling that'll happen on its own if we don't rush it. We have yet to come across a thing that does a thing with our ring.
We've actually seen it. It's been on screen, but I haven't been able to get to it because there's a block in the way.
How many of you are there?
Oh, actually, I got an idea. Because I did see that thing before. It had its electricity facing a different way. So if I switch off the one that's near the switch, and also the higher one, then we can actually have it do stuff. You'll see once we actually get out of this silly combat. Get down from there. There we go. I'm okay.
Bust a wolf.
My goodness. All the stuff.
We can't get any more orange gels. Time to start popping those like candy.
Yeah,
As
so...
far as I can make out is what they're supposed to be.
So now that that's shooting there, I can go like that and it'll do it again. Now I go and hit the other one. Yeah, if you look very closely as we go back, you'll see on the left side of that tower on the left, it's actually facing to the left as well. There's only a couple of pixels, though.
Oh, wow.
And it just launches
that. Would you look at that?
Then Lethal looked at it. Whoa! It shoots freaking electricity!
Would have guessed. This electricity is blue.
Is it supposed to be that way? I wonder if it's useful.
Perhaps there's something that can only be destroyed with this electricity.
Only things that are blue, perhaps, Wink.
Lightning always strikes to the highest ground, Lloyd.
Thanks.
Doing what I can.
You're doing it again. Doing a 180.
Keeping it 100.
All I want to do is have that go off every time. Now we can clearly...
do is baby zoom zoom.
I also see... Oh, I thought that was a chest over there hiding. More of this, huh? Oh, it's just like continuously getting hit. Oh my goodness, it was a tarp!
We gotta fight it, right? I guess not. I don't have to fight it.
No, you said we had to fight it, so we're fighting it. It's only a couple of these yellow guys and some sort of floating sword.
Like that. Ready? Let's go, Corinne.
Uh-huh.
Infliction.
Bye, Corinne.
Well, you do a lot more damage than she does.
Would you
I
like
think
to
I need
switch?
to try something fancier than Corinne, yeah, just to see them.
Oh, you want to switch techniques? Okay.
Yeah. And at some point, I just got to figure out something other than the summons that is. Yeah, because for some reason, down wasn't working that good. I don't know why.
All right, well, we'll switch
should
this
be.
to that way.
There you go. Now watch me accidentally summon Corinne even more.
That's why I put it on there.
If only we could turn small, we could go into that little door there, but that is a skull-sized door only.
Also, I see little sparks going across the water. There are some very small details that are hard to perceive.
I see a little skull bouncing around. There seems to be an apparatus of some kind.
My goodness. How'd you deduce that sort of information? All right, so we're not going to go down there. It's probably just going to say, oh my god, you got shocked. You're such a dummy. I'm all, nope. I do see that one above
Not
that.
surprised at all. Not even slightly shocked. Oh, here's the mechanic again.
The excitement, the romance, the danger. If there's a reason to actually keep progressing in here, then it would actually be a bit more interesting. Like if you had only a limited amount of time before they ran out of like McRibs and you had to get through here.
Yeah, we're trying to save Colette and all, but the McRib is the main thing. Aha, see, you shoot that, it does a thing. But there's one over there that can be shot, most likely.
There we go. Bah!
I
Well,
wonder if we were supposed to shoot that blue block first.
I fucked myself, so... And apparently we're just gonna do this. But I'm sure it's fine-ish.
There's no way you could lift your wrist like at an upwards angle. That is impossible.
It is.
There's no way you could shoot that thing from here.
I like how I moved to the center of it. Get lightning on, boy. What we got? Oh, their chests inside. Oh,
which
no.
means
Oh,
we gotta
no.
backtrack anyway. Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll reset themselves.
Or they'll just be in the down position. We can. Oh.
Now
Either way,
that's...
the water should be clear of lightning now because lightning strikes at a higher elevation.
Well, I can't tell if I fell off or not. It probably just resets us to the door. Let's find out. Oh, we have a little cutscene.
Let's shoot out of the Bionic Commando sewers there.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm glad we had that experiment. Anyway.
It makes me wonder if it's a different animation from different rooms, but that is very unlikely.
The only thing that I don't like is we can't see Colette do that.
I think that would just be so natural for her to just like fall on her face.
To shoot out of tubes.
Oh, speaking of, I'm surprised we've had Lloyd as our viewpoint character this long.
I know, right?
We normally have. I would think Sheena would be the one in this dungeon, and it is her character arc that we are exploring now.
Thankfully, I didn't lose my stuff. Oh yeah, I was all, why does this look different? Oh yeah, it was because
That's not where we went before.
we went down before. Do these come back, or will no? That is going to remain there forever. So next time, maybe we'll see what's in there. Maybe we won't. Find out then.
Bye.